love to celebrate our high school sport of hockey by showing good sportsmanship at all times. We ask that you allow the rest of our league, the players to play the game, and for the fans to cheer for their team. We thank you for your cooperation and hope you enjoy this evening's great matchup. And now introducing the starting lineup for the visiting Fun Black Warriors. In goal, number 33, Kennedy Coleman. And starting defense, number 3, Jillian Schuster. And number 17, Kayla Dog. And starting forward, number 5, Brooklyn Coleman. Number 11, Dana Jacobson. And number 28, Maddie Gilson. Number 13, Warriors, head coach by Lindsay Lucas, Lily Acola, and Drew Dianovic. And now, introducing your Arrowhead Warhawks. In goal, number 1, Kennedy Coleman. And starting number 16, Ray Clark. Sydney Preston. And starting in forward number 6, Paxton Howard. And number 9, Rowan Smith. And the game also number 19, Julia Miller. And Arrowhead Warhawks, head coach by Kathy Little. And now, at this time, if you are able, please stand and remove your cap as we honor the flag with the playing of our national anthem.
Welcome, Dusty Vendor Network, back to Heartland, Wisconsin. Your Arrowhead Warhawks taking on the Fond du Lac Warbirds. Arrowhead off to a slow start this season. Went up north to Eau Claire and Chippewa Falls, losing both games. Close, talented. Started the season 0-2, came back home, take on Beaver Dam in the Turkey tournament, losing that one, starting 0-3, and finally getting the W against the Janesville Bluebirds here at home. Friday evening of Thanksgiving weekend. We're about ready to get moving here with the Fond du Lac Warbirds against the Arrowhead Warhawks. Girls getting some last bit of juice going behind the net. Bostrom in between the pipes today for us. Familiar foe down at the other side. Kennedy Coleman. Played Wisconsin Selects with Rowan. Good to see her back at it. She suffered a late season injury there in the spring, and she's back to full strength as we get ready. It's going to be Julia Miller, centered by Rowan Smith and Paxton Showers. On the back end is going to be Ray Lauer along with Sydney Parsons as we get ready to rock and roll here Face off one back by the Warbirds. That's going to be picked up far side. Moved over to the right side. That was Schuster. She sends one all the way through. Can't hit Coleman on the far side for the Warbirds. Picked up by Parsons. Tries to get it up and out to Showers. Showers moves at center just past the stick of Smith. Immediately played on an indirect back to the Warhawks zone. D to D here. Parsons up to Showers. She was trying to flick it to Smith. Just missed on that as there's a heavy forecheck. Showers able to get that back. Julia Miller picks it up. She'll put a shot on. Coleman puts it aside as the girls go for fresh legs. Picked up by the Warbirds deep behind. They try to wrap it. Rimmed around. And they're going to try to exit through center. Here comes the Warbirds left side. They're going to bring it in, and they're going to put it deep. Kennedy Coleman. Or Kennedy Bostrom. This is going to be trouble for me all day. A couple too many Kennedys. Coleman and Bostrom in net. That was Bostrom putting that aside. That's going to squirt through the inner mix. And up and out. Here it comes. It's going to be Halverson up to Emma. Just out of the reach. Played again by the Warhawks as that's going to go deep. Warbirds pick that up left side. Look to exit on an indirect. Picked up by Robinson. All the way back, and that's sent deep by Hannah Olsen as the Warbirds chase. All the way back, it's Nissen. She's going to play that to the corner. Out top. Oh, shot on by Ava McGinley, and she just couldn't get enough wood on it. Good little setup there. McGinley's got it deep in the corner. Takes a look center. It's Robinson. Goes through the feet. Ray Lauer able to get there in a hurry, and she sends it deep. Down the round into the corner. It's picked up far side. Trying to move it through the middle. It's Parsons. Shot on. Backhand. Couldn't get enough of it. Here comes the Warbirds out center. Good back check there by Ava McGinley. Comes to Ray Lauer. She has it. Dumps it in direct off the board. Should be an ice. They're saying no, it was tipped. These referees are looking to get home early tonight. Might have missed that one. In there is Showers on the forecheck. That's going to go down behind Coleman. Good job by Showers. Picks it up. Tries to centering pass to Miller and just couldn't pull the trigger. Smith picks that up right side. She turns and burns in the corner. Takes a look. Has an opening and does a nice job. Cycles it deep to Miller. Miller back to the middle. Nope, up top. It's Hannah Olsen. Shot on. Tipped. It's sitting in front. Showers can't get to it. Smith's going to try to hustle. Girls are battling. Smith goes back on a back check. Gets a stick on it with the push. And that's going to go down and around behind Bostrom. Picked up. It's Olsen. Tries to play it behind her. Picked up by the Warbirds. Battle ensues in front with Emily Von Son. Takes a clothesline. She's okay. As girls are getting physical behind the net there, Smith takes one out. That's as body check as it gets. We'll let them play on. Warbirds with it. Shot on. Ooh, good tip in front. Bostrom answers the call. Showers trying to go off the boards once, twice, is going to ice it. And that's going to reach. Face-off coming up inside the Warhawks end. Well, Smith just throwing body around out there. Just a clear body check. And they just let him play through it. It's a good hit. Just can't do it. No call. 13:57 left in the first. As that faceoff goes back to the point for the Warbirds. They're going to go D to D. Good pickup here. And it's going to be Schuster, and she's got room. Comes in on Coleman, tries to put it. Good save, but it's loose. Coleman skating around back there. Good save. Schuster with a nice move, 5-hole, as Arrowhead Warhawk defender loses a wheel in the back. It was Lila Basic. She's got a bad edge. Goes for a change. And that's going to be moved forward on the chase of Schuster. Schuster in front. Ooh. Fond du Lac couldn't get that trigger pulled, but they're going to get it and get it up right side. Good defensive play by Riley Nissen. Takes the feet out of Getz there on the Fond du Lac Warbird. She looks okay. Nissen's going to chase left side and picked up by the Warbirds. Got a slash coming up. Looks like a power play for the Warhawks as the Warbirds get a slash. Number 8 took offense to the hit and caught the hands of Riley Nissen on the way back. A little soft. Power play for the Hawks coming up. It's going to be Smith centering Showers. Right side's Halverson. Back side's Lahr and Von Son. That comes over. It's Showers. She plays it back. It's Ray. Ray has it off the boards. Does a spin and ram it back to Showers. Showers in front. Nothing doing there as they hit a skate. Right flank side. It's Smith. She slows it down. She's going to come behind the net. Doesn't like the look. Comes out to the point. Back to the flank side. Here's Smith. Smith. Lauer. Lauer. Shot. Good save by Coleman in front there. Good puck movement. Excellent job in front there. Oh, and it just goes between the feet of Smith. Goes out, and she's going to get called for a trip. Her stick got caught. It's a good call. And we're going to go 4-on-4 hockey here. Her stick got caught in the leg, and it's going to lead to a tripping call. Face-off coming in through Bostrom's side. 4-on-4 hockey for a minute 30, and then the Warbirds go on a power play for 30 seconds. Face-off right side of Bostrom. It's Olsen. She picks that up. She's going to go down and reverse it back up the wall. Just missed it on the skate side. Shot on by the Warbirds, and here's Bostrom with a good glove save. 12:29 left in the first. Smith, 2 minutes for tripping. Face-off again. Right side of Bostrom. Gets back. It's the Warhawks. It's Olsen. Fakes it around. Turns through it. Gets it to the corner. That's Emma. Hankey trying to move it. Warboards pick it up. That's going to be Dana Jacobson behind the net, working some good angles. She gets bodied by Olsen, but remains possession. Now loses it to the Warhawks. Back to Jacobson. She has it behind the net, taking a look, tries point side, misses it, and that's going to come out. It's a backwards pass. No ice as Coleman's going to play it. Coleman with it. She plays one off the boards right up to Jacobson on a stretch. And Jacobson almost loses the handle, remains blue line, goes left side. She gets taken out, no call. As that's flicked up and out. Coleman's going to play that as it's on net. Coleman tries to play it, couldn't get all of it. Here's Showers, she gets that rebound, tries to put one in and through the legs. Couldn't get enough of it. Loses the handle back behind, 25 seconds of 4-on-4 hockey. Fond du Lac, left side, takes a look through center, hits a skate of Schuster, picked back up by Fondy. Shot on, good block in the back there, that was Parsons. And that comes up left side, it's Allie Schuster. She's gonna cut middle, she'll take a shot. Coleman answers the call in the back. 8 seconds left, 4-on-4. 30 seconds left for the power play thereafter for the Warbirds. Face off one back. It's the Warhawks with it. And oh, what a pass to Robinson. Just goes off her stick. And it is a penalty kill now started for the Warhawks. And Smith serves another 20 seconds. Good hold by the Warhawks. That's going to go in. Robinson's hard on a forecheck. They try to dump it out. It's held in the zone thus far. Good job there deep in the corner. Robinson's going to try to get to it. Girls are battling hard. As that comes up and out of the zone, chases on. Olsen's got it. 2 seconds, one. That does it. We're even strength. Smith coming out of the box, looking for a stretch. No one home. She'll get it out to Robinson. Indirect. Tries to put it up for Smith, right side. No ice, as it was just on the correct side of the red line. Girls going to the boards, and Smith's going to get called on that one. Looked like she lost an edge on the way in. Smith going to the box right when she comes out. And that's a power play coming up for the Warbirds. Penalty kill for the Hawks. This will be the left side of Bostrom. Face off one here by the Warhawks. Goes back to the Warbirds as they try to put it center. Hits a body part there of an Arrowhead Warhawk. Couldn't get center. Hits another one that comes all the way back. They try to play D to D, the Warbirds. As they look to shoot it, comes back to the point. Now right flank. Here's the Warbirds shot on. Good block by the Warhawks. Comes back. Fondy misses that wide left. Picked up by Parsons up out of the boards. Couldn't get it out, but Warhawks, no, they still couldn't get it out. They're going to come the other way, 4-on-2. And they choose to shoot it. Goes wide, 1:27 left to kill off on Smith's second penalty of the game. As that comes all the way back to Fondy. Warbirds have it. They look to reverse it. Good play there by Ray. Raylar off the glass, and that's going to get at least into the neutral zone for a reset. Warbirds look for a regroup on the blue line. Emma Hankey trying to step in there, cause some problems. Now Culverson, as Warbird goes to the ground, and that's sent the distance. That's going to burn some valuable time. 57 seconds left here to kill off. Fondy on it. Looks like Getz is going to try to skate it up center. She gains the blue, sends one through on Bostrom. Bostrom unable to handle that off the paddle, but good job by the Warhawks as they put numbers on that rebound. Warbirds back on the shot, and Bostrom sees that the whole way. Good glove save. 36 seconds left to kill off on Smith's body check. $8:51 left in the first. Face-off stuck on the dot. Warhawks fighting, battling. Good job there by Schuster. She's able to put that all the way down. Coleman comes out of the net to try to play it, and she goes down the round. Showers just going to try to beat her there. As the Warbirds pick that up, and they try to rim it around. Olsen meets it there at the blue line, but it's a chip and run here by Fondy. They have it left side. Jacobson moving down the right, and that shot goes wide to the left side. Jacobson tries to move it center for the Warbirds. Can't. Showers puts that deep to Coleman. That's going to do it. We're even strength. Good job by the Warhawks. 2 huge kills there in a row. As here comes the Warhawks now. Nope. Warbirds able to steal that, and they're going to put it in deep. Picked up by Von Saun behind the net. She has it. Moves it off indirect to McGinley. McGinley tries to backhand it to Nissen. Misses on the connection. Picked up by Olsen behind the net. Takes a look. Tries to go through center, just off the stick there of McGinley. The chase is on. That's going to be picked up far side by Fond du Lac. They pick it up, try a reverse. Good forward check there by McGinley. Comes all the way back to the point, shot on by Parsons. Gets through once, now it's stuck in a foot. And Fond du Lac able to get that out of harm's way. As the Warhawks hold the zone, Arrowhead. It's in the foot of a Hawk, and that's picked up by Parsons and put deep. Fond du Lac immediately on that back check as they try to move it out. Center goes over a stick of the Warhawk. Comes out. Raylar plays indirect. Getz picks that back up from Fond du Lac, and she's going to come in right side. Shot or goal. Bostrom got screened a little bit there as Getz brought it up right side. Ray's right in the way there. Takes a shot up and over the blocker side. 1-0 Warbirds here early. 7:08 left in the first. Warbirds striking first. Schuster on the left side here, centered by Hankey. Right side is going to be Halverson. Face off one back. Warbirds pick that up and try to move it indirect off the boards. That's going to be picked up again, though, by Arrowhead, and they put it deep. Goes all the way back behind Coleman. It's picked up here by Fond du Lac. Goes in front, loses the handle, and Emma Hankey gets taken down there. Halverson loses an edge. As Hankey tries to go through, gets a stick. Good rub out there by Schuster, able to push her to the boards. Good no call by Stripes. 6:37 left here. Reversed by Von Saun to Olsen. Just misses far side to Hankey. Hankey skates it through and reverses out of it. She'll try to move it up top. Comes right to a Warbird in center. Finally able to get a shot on, and Bostrom able to glove that down for a whistle. 6:22 left in the first. 1-0 Warbirds on a shot. Just over the blue line by Getz. Smith, Showers. Miller coming out for the Warhawks on the front end. Smith off the face-off, gives it back. It's won by Parsons. She puts indirect off the boards. Miller and Ray Lauer are chasing. Backhanded up. Miller goes indirect. Here's Smith. She's going to move around left edge. She's got Coleman to beat. Tries to come in front. She goes short side, and it's saved blocker side by Coleman. Good save by Coleman. Smith coming in a hurry on the left side. They're saying that was tipped by Parsons as she backhands it to her partner, Ray. And that's picked up. Smith back there to help. Reverses back to Ray. Ray has it. Tries to reverse back to Smith. As she has it behind. Tries to move it through. Goes behind the net. Finally goes up and out. Left side, it Showers, and does a nice job there. She puts it deep, chases on. It's Miller. Miller gets back there, got a stick fight, tries to center it, no one home. Coleman able to paddle that aside anyway. 5:32 left, picked up. Good hold there by Robinson as Fond du Lac has it in the center, trying to move it left side. It's picked up. Olsen's going to battle. McGinley tries to step in front of it. 5:21 left here in the first. They look for a stretch pass that comes far side to Nissen. Nissen leaves it go. It's going to be picked up. And Ava McGinley stops that, gets it back to Olsen. Shot on by Olsen. That goes wide to the left. As Fond du Lac doesn't like the look, they're going to go down the round again. That's going to be picked up by number 3, Schuster, in the back. And they're going to call a body check there on McGinley. Let them play, ref. Body check is the call. Penalty kill coming up. Bostrom's going to have some action in front of her again. This will be on the left side. Showers and Smith coming out to kill it. Parsons and Lahr on the backside. Comes all the way back, far side, as that goes up and over. Coleman does a nice job, gets that out of play as Smith was hard on the forecheck. 1:40 left to play here as Jacobson carries the line. She'll go right side, takes a look, no one home. Coleman's in front, throwing some shoulders around there. She's a good-sized body in front, blocking Boston's eyes. Picked up, Ray, she'll go up off the glass. Nice job there. That's going to go all the way down to Coleman. Showers is chasing as Coleman is able to get to a stretch pass in the neutral zone. Jacobson turns and burns with it in center. Tries to go through far side. Hankey throws a body at it. Can't get to it. Jacobson left side. Parsons pushes her out. As the Warbirds try to move that far side, they're able to just out of the reach of Showers. A shot and a goal. Another screen in front. Came all the way out to the top of the point. And that shot comes through, and you can see it here on the left side. Just missed on the left pad save from Bostrom. Face-off coming up. It's Hankey. She tries to push it through. Able to. Halverson chases it. Olsen picks that up on the far boards. And here's Fondy. They come out of it. They have it over center. Looking for a shot. They're able to. Boston's able to put that aside. And that's picked up by Olsen. Loses the handle. Goes middle. Warbirds pick it up. And they're going to send it deep in behind the Fond du Lac goaltender. Picked up, left side, Von Son tries to get it out to Schuster, can't get it all the way out. Hankey up through middle, tries to play it to Halverson, just out of her reach, as the Warbirds are going to gain the blue line and come in on the boards as Von Son pinches her off. Deep in the Warhawks' end, it's the Warbirds. They center one, comes all the way out to the blue line. Warhawks, nice job, hits a skate of Halverson, couldn't get all of it. Bostrom in front, tips it as that goes aside. That's played off the boards. Not going to make it for an ice. It's going to allow fresh legs on for the Warhawks. Here's the Warbirds as they try to come up through center. It's Getz, goal scorer on the first one. Now drop past here. It's the Warbirds. They come up center with space. Shot, goal. Skated up right side. And they come up here on the face-off dot. And they put that up over the shoulder of Bostrom, and it's quickly 3-0 here in favor of the Warbirds. Face-off one back by the Warbirds. Warhawks chase it. McGinley's back there along with Nissen. It's going to go far side. Robinson has it, tries to move it to Nissen. Nissen behind the net, can't get to it. As Fondy picks it up, that is centered. Nissen able to get it there. Now it's in front. Backhand shot. Ooh. Almost there. Looked like it went wide to the right. As that's picked up, Nissen moves it back to Ray Lauer. Ray has it, trying to go up to the right. That should have been played. They're waving that off as it should have been. McGinley's going to be hard on that forecheck. McGinley picks that up, looking for a center, can't. Fond du Lac comes in. Shot on by Olsen, couldn't get all of it. Fond du Lac comes the other way with it. Smith into the boards, already with 2 penalties today. I got to take a look and watch out for that. Von Son tries to get that to Showers, lost it in the feet. Oh, good forecheck there by Smith. She's hard into the zone. Tries a centering pass, just misses in front. That was Showers coming through the middle. As the girls battle on the boards, picked up at Showers, shot on. Coleman able to save that on the blocker side. Finally, some offensive pressure for the Warhawks way late in the first. 1:23 left. Shots heavily favored here to the Warbird side, 9-3. Face-off won by the Warbirds. They're trying to move it up and out. Olsen holds the zone, puts it in as the Warhawk loses an edge. Here comes the Warbirds out, but good hold there by Hannah Olsen as she holds the line. Comes in deep. Halverson in there. Comes far side. Emma Hankey with the shot, and that's going to be paddled aside by Coleman. Comes back to Van Son. Van Son with a nice shot. Little drop shot there. It's picked up far side. They're going to come all the way out to Olsen. Just loses the handle as the puck comes up off her stick. Played up top as Halverson tries to put it deep. Hits a skate of a ref. And that's hit far side. Smith off the bench gets it, and she puts that deep into the zone. Chase is going to be on. Here are the Warbirds as they try to leave through center. Smith with the back check, lifting the stick. And she kicks it to herself in center. Tries to move it up and out to Showers. Puck got away from her as it got on edge. As that comes through center. And that's going to be put deep. 22 seconds left. As Warbirds are caught in a change here. They're going to look for a stretch. As Miller does a nice job. Gets it through center, but loses the handle there as it kind of bounced off her glove as she came through that pile. Squirts out, and that's going to do it for the first. Warbirds taking this one with ease, 3-0 thus far. Lots of hockey left. We're going to cut the ice. We'll be back after the intermission. All right, welcome back. Period 2 here at Heartland, Wisconsin. Fond du Lac Warbirds. Warbirds taking the early lead here, 3-0. Warhawks have some work to do here in the second. Plenty of time to do it in. Let's see what the girls end up doing here at the start of it. Smith, Showers, and Miller out there. Smith pushes it forward. Warbirds collect it. Try to put it in through center. Parsons gets it. Back to Smith, up to the boards. Backhanded to Smith. She moves it through on the right side. Here comes Smith up on the right. She has it shot on. Coleman able to make the save. Good start for the Warhawks there, showing some speed up the right side with Smith. Coleman holds the ground and makes the save. That faceoff is going to be to the left side of Kennedy Coleman for the Warboards. Smith squares in. One back. Here's Parsons. She has it. Moves it down deep to Showers. Showers couldn't handle the pass. That goes all the way down the round. Smith on the forecheck couldn't get there in time. Miller releases center and comes back to her. She backhands it deep into Showers. Showers has it. She tries to move it. Tries to put it off the boards. Couldn't get enough of it. Smith in there. Tried to center one, but no one home. Warboards pick that up and they try to exit. And are able to. Is Ray able to kick that forward? That's picked up. Here's Miller back to Smith. Smith has it. Going to try to move it up. Tries to backhand pass. Misses it. Ray Lauer picks it up. And she puts it deep. Warbirds looking to exit. And they'll come through center. Should be an ice. And it is. Face-off coming up in front of Coleman and the Warbirds. Right side. 16 minutes left in the second. Warhawks coming out with a little more energy this period. But they got a mountain to climb, down 3. Face-off here is going to be Emma Hankey. Right side will be Halverson. Left side is going to be Schuster. Defense will be Olson along with Von Saun. Warbirds get on the left side. They're going to exit. They're going to put it back on the right side. And Van Saun does a nice job, gets a stick under it, reverses, tries to send it up the boards, just missed the winger, Schuster. As that comes all the way back to the blue line, and that's picked up by Fond du Lac's defense. They have it, they put it down and around. And here comes the puck all the way down to the Warhawks' end. That's picked up. And trying to put it far side with Schuster. Misses on the first one, gets it to Hankey. Hankey's going to bring it in and down and around. She's going to take a look, stick handles pass, hits a ref. Schuster picks that up at the top of the circles, backhands it to Hankey, and they missed on the connection. Picked up, back up, right side. It's Halverson. She has it, sends it deep, far side. Warhawks get a change. Schuster stays on to chase. Smith, Showers pop on over the boards as they try to come off indirect. Smith picks that up on a backhand, plays it behind her back, comes all the way out to Ray Lauer. She has it far side. Mrs. Miller hits a stick, though. They're going to say it was tipped, no icing. 14:54. Smith on a forecheck, gets a stick on it. Tries to go center, just missed Showers coming through, and Warbird sent it the distance. I don't think it's going to have enough, though, for an ice. Ray's going to play it. Nope, Bostrom plays that and gets a whistle. Face-off coming up inside the Warhawk zone, going to be to the right side of Bostrom. Smith centering Showers and Miller. Smith wins it back, comes to Ray Lauer. She picks it up. She goes down and around, rims it off the boards with Miller. Kicked in there by Warbirds as they're able to hold the zone. Ray picks that up, tries to backhand around. Couldn't get all of it, squirts out in front. Parsons picks that up. She goes far side to Showers. Showers with speed on the right. Going to take a look, and she puts that deep into the zone, looking for a change. And that pops out as a lot of Warhawks coming out. That was iced. And they're going to call that as that faceoff will come down to the Warbird side. 14-13 left in the second. Warhawks down 3-0. Nissen is going to center McGinley and Robinson. Face-off one back. Warbirds pick it up, D to D. Far side here as they try to exit. Olson tries to step in, couldn't get all of it. That's going to be picked up. Emily Von Saun. She has it left side, tries to move it off the boards. Nice chip there by Robinson. McGinley able to push forward with it. Takes the body, she keeps moving, puts it center, no one home. As that puck was squirting through center, Warbirds are going to try to leave in a hurry far side. To the left side as they come in. Good defense there by Olson. Tries to push her, but Fondy able to get a shot off there in the middle. Good one touch there in the middle. And that's going to come the other way. It's Robinson. She picks it up on the far side, tries to dart around. Couldn't get all of it as the Warbirds are on her. Tries to push it forward. Nissen steps in, couldn't steal it. Warbirds have it right side. Step over the blue line, and they put it deep. Olsen chases with one Warbird on her, tries to move it to her defensive partner, Van Saun. She picks it up, tries to exit on the far side. Schuster comes in, gets it, tries to put it in direct. She's able to, but couldn't get enough of it. Warbirds pick it up, and they try to skate out of the zone. Good stick there. Schuster picks it up, tries to skate it in, gets stood up there on the blue line as that goes deep into the Warhawks end. That gets rimmed around all the way to Halverson. She kicks it middle to Nissen, just couldn't get enough of it. Halverson trying to move it up and out, couldn't get all of it. Offsides will be the call. Face-off just outside of the Warhawks end with Warbirds being offsides. 12:49 left in the second, down 3. Hankey is going to center Halverson and Schuster. Face-off in the middle. Hankey pushes it forward, chases it, couldn't get enough of it. Julian Schuster plays that for the Warbirds, as that's played by Parsons over to Lahr, her defensive partner. Hankey turns and burns with it. Kind of lost the communication, but nice job here. It's Halverson. She pumps up, tries to come around right side, taking a look, goes centering. Good center. Puck couldn't reach her, though, as it was turned away as Parsons tries to pinch heavy. Able to hold the zone. That comes out right side. Chasing is Ray. Lahr tries to move D to D. Jacobson almost steals that from the Warbirds, but couldn't reach it just off the tip of her stick. Ray gets that off the crown and puts it deep into the zone, and that's an ice as she was a step from the red line. 12:06 left in the second, 3-0 Warbirds. Smith's going to center Showers and Miller on this one. Left side of Ostrom. Face off one back by Smith, comes back. D to D here to Olsen. Olsen goes back to her partner, Van Saun. Van Saun left side, hits a stick of Miller. Miller's going to push it up to Smith. Smith left side, has it, goes back door. Oh my goodness, just missed that backhanded pass there to Showers in front. Carried the camera with me on that one, I apologize. That comes back to Olsen. No, not enough. She holds the zone once, can't twice, comes through the middle. Smith on a back check gets a piece of it. Continues moving forward towards the Warhawks end. Picked up by Miller. Miller trying to exit the zone, can't, stuck in her skate as a Warbird flies to the ice. Miller able to poke that up and out of the zone as that's going to come far side. Picked up by Kayla Doggs, and she sends it in, tipped in, so icing negated. Good to see Kayla out there. Another fellow select of Rowan there this spring. Here's Van Saun with speed, comes up through center, and that's going to be offsides, delayed offsides. And here comes Fond du Lac with speed. Miller does a nice job forcing the forecheck as that's going to go for an ice. Nope, tipped. Icing negated, picked up. Rimmed around by the Warhawks, comes all the way out. It Showers trying to wait for it, just not enough speed on it. Parsons, nice silky mitt move there by Sydney Parsons, comes up right side, gets a shot, but it's deflected wide. Warbirds in the corner trying to leave. Parsons gets it, tries to backhand it deep for a cycle. Picked up by the Warbirds again, now Warhawks. Warhawks out to Ray Lahr on the point. Shot on by Ray, misses left. Good tip in front by Ava McGinley. Picked up, Warbirds D to D, far side. All the way into the corner as that is held in by Sydney Parsons as that goes deep to the other side. Ray Lahr's got to backhand that off the boards. She puts it deep, kicked away by a Warbird, picks it up and looks to exit. Come off the board side, and they're going to go indirect. Should be an ice, and it is. We'll get a face-off upcoming inside the Warbird zone in front of Kennedy Coleman. 10:05 left in the second. Warhawks showing a little fire here into the second. Time is ticking away, though, and they're down 3. Can only score one at a time. Hankey's going to be centering this one with Halverson and Schuster. Back end's going to be Olsen along with Van Saun. Picked up by the Warbirds. Here's Brooklyn Coleman trying to leave on the left side. Good hold there by Hannah Olsen as that comes through center. And Warhawk goes flying, loses an edge. That's Schuster. She's okay. Oh, that's a hit there by Brooklyn Coleman, and they're going to call it. It's on Quinn Halverson. She's okay. Power play coming up, though. That was a no-doubter Brooklyn trying to run through Quinn Halverson on that one, and she'll go for 2 for a body check. 9:50 left in the second. Power play, Warhawks, and they need it. Halverson on the left, Smith centering, Showers on the right, Von Saun and Lauer on defense. Smith back to Showers, far side to Ray Lauer. Ray shot, misses wide left. Down and around, it's Showers. Showers picks it up, she has it. She's going to slow it down, take a look. Moves it over to the left flank side. That's going to be Lauer. Lauer, left flank side, tries to come out to the key. It's Von Saun on the key. Back to the left flank. Now to the right flank, it's Smith. Smith holding the zone, able to backhand that deep to Showers. Showers has it, tries to move it far flank side to Ray Lauer. Ray able to circle back from it. That puck is bouncy right now. Showers with a fake pass. Net comes off in the back. 9:12 left in the second. I saw her put it on earlier. That goes wide to the right. It's picked up by the Warhawks. And they're going to try to lead, but Von Saun able to get there. She holds the zone, comes in. It's Ray Lauer. Ray trying to go indirect, comes all the way into the zone. Halverson looking for Smith, darting in the middle, and that tips up over her stick. It's picked up by Jacobson. Comes far side. And that's going to come all the way back to Von Saun. She picks it up. They try to exit. Far side now to Smith. Smith has it. Smith's going to pick that up on the right side. She's being chased by Dana. Smith circles around for it. Looks over. Far side. It's Ray. Shot. Good glove save there by Coleman. 42 seconds left here on the power play. Good rush there on the first team. Second unit popping out on the ice here today is going to be Julia Miller, Nissen, Hankey. Backside's going to be Schuster and Olsen. Comes to the backside, Nissen now to Olsen, or Schuster. Shot on by Schuster to Olsen. Olsen back to Schuster as that was blocked. Shot on. Ooh, that goes wide to the right. As Miller is hard on that forecheck. Able to get there first, gives it to Hankey. Hankey loses the handle, comes down the round. Warbirds pick it up, and they send it to distance. Chase is going to be on there as Boston lets it go to the side. Olsen's chasing. And she goes for a chip there and ends up tripping the Warbird. It's going to be 4-on-4 hockey. That's a tough one. I mean, she touched her stick and it went into her skate. I don't know. Either way, 4-on-4 hockey now for 15 seconds, and it's going to be a penalty kill. Parsons, Lauer, Smith, Showers. Jacobson, Dogs, Schuster, can't see the other one there. Olsen, it looks like, for the Warbirds. Smith gets spun around. Warbirds try to play it out middle. Can't. That goes out of the zone. Showers on a chase. Again, 4-on-4 hockey here for another 10 seconds. As Smith tries to backhand that, hits a skate. It's going to be a kill now for a minute 45. Brooklyn Coleman comes on the ice out of the box. She's going to stay on the power play unit. As that comes out of the zone, Brooklyn's got to reset as they're going to try to regroup. 1:30 left to go here. Smith chases on the forecheck, comes middle. It's picked up. It's Jacobson. She's going to try to turn and burn center. Smith chases along with Showers. Deep behind the net, takes a strange bounce. Parson picks it up. Far side, Smith. Smith able to get on that. She's going to send it. Coleman's going to try to play that far side. Showers heavy chase. 1:11 left. Smith gets off for fresh legs. A minute to kill off here as Schuster tries to bring that up left side, moves it back to Kayla Dogs for the Warbirds. Dogs, right side. Fake drop there as the Warhawks try to step in front. Dogs continues to chase right side. Tries to reverse. Parsons back there with her. 50 seconds. It's centered. Look out. Good step there by Quinn Halverson, and that comes all the way out to Showers. Two Warhawks taking each other out. Showers has that. She's going to dump it left side. Misses Ray. Ray picks that up down around the net side. Tries to leave a pass there for a darting Halverson. And Coleman picks that up. Ray gets on her as she's pushed off. And And that goes deep into the zone, 21 seconds to kill off. As that hits a ref in the head, and Warhawks try to play it. That's blocked by Fond du Lac on the way out. Second opportunity goes right in a linesman leg. Offsides is going to be the call. Delayed offsides. Looks like she fell and her head went right into Ray's knee. She's able to get off the ice there. Offsides is the call. Penalty kill is over. We are even strength for the moment. Refs are talking. Delayed offsides was the call. Should be far side face-off here. Let's see what they end up calling. Fond du Lac coach wants a little bit of an explanation. She's getting it as Stripes walks over to talk to her a little bit. Coach Little wants a little explanation now from the Arrowhead side. She's probably chirping on the push by Coleman to Ray Lauer. So 5-on-5 hockey will ensue here. 5:55 left in the second. Warbirds holding on to the 3-0 lead thus far. Shots are back to level almost. 10-8 in favor of the Warbirds. McGinley, Nissen, and Robinson out there. Far side, Warbirds try to chip it out. Van Saun holds it, shot on. Coleman's able to put that aside. As that comes all the way out, Van Saun, left side, tries to get a shot, blocked. Robinson backs her up. She puts it deep. Picked up by McGinley in the corner. Tries to backhand at center. Here's Halverson. She pushes it through, looking for a shot. Couldn't get it. Olsen able to play that far side. As that's picked up by the Warbirds. They come through center. It's picked up by Nissen, goes through the feet, and able to put it deep. Chase is on. McGinley back there first, does a nice job, gets a skate on it, puts it in front. And it's going to be a power play coming up. Interference is going to be the call. So power play, Warhawks couldn't get it done last time. Some good opportunities, just couldn't put it in the back of the net. We get ready here. Smith's going to win that back. Goes all the way to Van Saun. She's able to hold the zone. Here's Smith. She has it. Far side, shot on. Hits a leg and goes wide. Centered in front, and here comes the Warbirds. It's Kayla Dog. She comes out, moves it around Smith. She's going to chase her own dump as that goes deep inside. 1:40 left here on the power play. Gets a stick inside Van Saun. She does a nice job, slows it down. Far side here to Halverson. Halverson tries to move it, able to. Showers puts it off her stick. Ray Lauer chases. Warbirds try to exit. It bounces up and over the stick of Van Saun. Smith's got to get back in a hurry. 1:22 left on the power play. Number 6 for Fondy in the box for tripping. Smith left side. Van Saun in the back now, taking a look. She'll get that up. Far side, it's Halverson. Puts it up middle. Showers coming back into it. Tries to put it. Stuck in a skate. Smith picks that up. And she puts it deep. 47 seconds left on the power play. Arrowhead getting caught in a change here. Warbirds just put a soft one all the way down. Boston's going to play it behind the net. Warhawks have it. Far side. Comes all the way back. Olsen's going to pick that up. Makes the move left side, loses the handle. Warbirds able to put that one all the way back. 21 seconds left here on the power play. Warhawks unable to get anything going here in the offensive zone. Schuster middle to Nissen, misses on the pass. And that's sent all the way down again. picked up. Schuster tries to cut middle, misses the pass. Warbird's able to hold the zone, and that's going to do it. As Bostrom's able to hold that out of the net, she better scoot herself out, and she does a good job holding on to that one. Even strength here as the puck kind of squirted in front of her. She had to make a pad save and was able to. Smith gonna center Robinson and Showers. Squirts out in front. Here's the Warbirds. They're gonna look for a shot. Couldn't get the trigger pulled. Parsons is gonna go to the box for a hook. So another penalty kill coming up. Parsons with a hook. Olsen and Von Saun come on. Smith and Showers stay. Three minutes left here in the second. 2-minute penalty kill for the Warhawks as that goes off the glass, and that's going to go down. Nice job by Von Saun. Coleman's going to come out and play that, and goes over the stick of Smith on the forecheck. Here comes Fondy up middle. It's Brooklyn Coleman for Fond du Lac. Right side, tries to come center. Shot on, goes up and over the net. That's picked up by Olsen. She tries to leave. Schuster able to shoot that down from Fond du Lac's end as that goes deep in the corner. Far side, comes up and out as Chase is on. Showers is going to go up on the forecheck. Far side here to Warbird. Schuster. Right side to Jacobson. She steps over the line. Good job by Von Saun, able to get that up and out. Smith trying to push through on a forecheck, couldn't get to it. As Showers able to get a stick on that, and she sends it down, couldn't get all of it. Schuster picks that up, chased by Smith. Far side. Quick E-break there by Fondy, picked up. Off the boards, here's Showers, she has it, and she's just gonna put it the distance. Coleman picks that up, tries to play it. Misses it. Olsen's going to step into it. Does a good job. Gets a skate on it. Finally gets through. Hankey can't get a stick on it. 46 seconds left to kill. As Halverson's able to put that up left side. Good job there by Hankey. Able to get a body part in the way to block that. Warbirds through center. Right side. Shot on. Boston tries to glove it down. Bounces the last second. Comes back out. And Warbirds put a soft one down in the zone. Van Saun picks it up, goes D to D here to Olsen. Olsen tries to send it, couldn't get enough of it. And Olsen, nice job through center, and she's able to get it the second time, and she'll send it the distance. 14 seconds left to kill off. Coleman plays that behind the net. Leaves it for her defenseman. As Hankey hard on the forecheck, she'll switch off. Halverson keeps on. Here comes Getch, far side, she'll come up. Left side now, goes behind the Warbird player, picked up by Schuster. Schuster's going to try to move left side. Loses an edge, gets taken out. Fondy able to hold the zone. Good save there by Bostrom. A little extra pushing there at the end. 45 seconds left. We are even strength. 45 seconds left. Face-off's going to be to the right side of Bostrom. Smith, Showers, Miller, Lahr, and Parsons back on D. Sorry, it's going to be to the left side of Bostrom. Shots in favor of the Warbirds, 13-9. As Smith wins that forward, comes up. Ray Lahr's going to backhand that up and out. Miller's going to chase it. Smith able to chip it once, twice through. Miller trying to get a stick on it, can't. Smith continues to move forward. Miller picks that up left side, tries for a shot, hits the side of the net and goes wide. Smith on the forecheck along with Miller. Miller picks that up, gets it back to Smith on a cycle. Smith sends it down and around, rims all the way around, picked up. It's Parsons. She puts it deep. 20 seconds left. Smith releases net side, tries to backhand one up to Ray. Ray has it, shot on, good tip, goes wide. Net comes off. Coleman puts it on. Smith in front, able to get something on it. Another one in front and just misses that pass. Here's Parsons. That's going to go back and around. That's going to do it. Good opportunity late for the Warhawks. Just couldn't put it in the back. Shots in favor of Fond du Lac, 13-10. 3-0 here at the end of 2. We're going to cut the ice. We'll be back again in 15 to 20 minutes. Appreciate you joining us. All right, welcome back to Heartland, Wisconsin. Arrowhead Warhawks taking on the Fond du Lac Warbirds. 3-0 Warbirds. Warhawks trying to scrap something together here at the end of the second. Had plenty of pressure, just couldn't get it in the back of the net. Shots in favor again of the Warbirds, 13, Warhawks 10. 17 minutes on the clock here. So plenty of time to do it in. Gotta do it one at a time. As the girls are coming back on the ice here for the last period. Appreciate you joining us today, regardless of which side you're on. Although, use a Warhawk goal here to make things interesting, at the very least. Last bit of strategery here by both sides. Bostrom, Coleman back in the pipes here for both sides as they rough it up and get it ready. Dogs and Schuster back there with Jacobson on the front side, Brooklyn Coleman, and I can't see the other Warbird. Called a lot of their games over the time. Showers, Smith, Miller, Ray Lauer, and Parsons. Faceoff comes back to Ray, goes down under her skate, and she's going to send it around to Parsons. Parsons far side, can't get a stick on it. Warbirds pick it up, they try to center. Nobody home, that comes deep in the corner. They try to go up and out, picked up by Showers. Showers up to Miller, hits her in the skate, loses it. Smith skating on the left side, picks it up, cuts center, comes to Miller, far side. Oh, Smith steps out and almost kicks it in the net. Coleman already has that net off. And that comes deep into Smith. Smith tries to center it, hits a pad. Going to work through it. Body slams her down in the corner. And that was Kayla Dogs. Those two are going to have a good laugh about that later. Might have lost an edge. Kayla's usually pretty strong back there. Dogs tries to indirect it. Good step right there by a Warhawk. That was Ray Lauer. But finally out of the zone by the Warbirds. Delayed off sides, now onside. Here comes Dogs. She'll come up right side. Takes it up, leaves the pass there for Jacobson. She'll put it deep in, picked up by Ray Lauer. She comes down off the indirect, tries to get it up to Schuster, just missed. It's going to be a nice face-off coming up in front of Bostrom. 15:50 left in the third. This will be the left side of Kennedy. Hankey's going to take it. Face-off squirts through. Warbirds put it all the way off the wall. Olsen picks that up, looks to reverse it. Loses the handle. Warbirds have it. They look for a center. Nice defense there by Emma Hankey. Able to get it out. Goes left side. Misses Schuster darting, and that's going to be a nice face-off coming up inside. This face-off is going to be the left side of Bostrom. That comes back, picked up, now far side, just off the stick there of Hankey, picked up by Von Son. Von Son through center, tries to backhand one out, able to, trying to come through center, and that's going to come up to the Warbird side. Warbirds have it, try to leave it off to the right, and that's chipped up and over. Nissen has it. She's going to try to play that over to Von Son. Von Son doesn't like the look. She's going to go down the round, reverse out, come off the half boards. Nissen steps in, neutral zone. Tries to flick it and run, able to get a piece of it, tries to move it center, no one home. She's going to take another look, goes deep in the corner, and she gets rubbed out on the boards there by the Warbirds. Comes out front, back to Olsen on the point, shot on. Oh, just past the breaking Nissen there on the far side. Looked like she was trying to get it in. Comes to Parsons, shot on. That hits a skate, and here comes the Warbirds up through center, right side. Tried to center it. Nissen able to cut that off. Tries to poke it center, and the Warbirds are going to get it back in the neutral zone. Robinson picks that off in the neutral zone. Now to Ava McGinley. McGinley far side. Skates after it. Dogs picks it up. She moves it to her partner. And that is Parsons. She'll step in, delayed off sides as that goes all the way behind Coleman. as the Warbirds look to move it out. 14-10 left here in the third. That's held in. That's going to come deep into the zone. Smith on the forecheck, tries to get under a skate. And that's Dogs and Smith fighting it out. In there as well as Showers. A couple girls giving a few elbows back there. And Warbirds try to leave. Ray can't hold the zone, but she's able to corral it. Gets to her partner, to Parsons, up to Miller. Miller can't get all of it to get it in. And that comes right back up center. Ray able to play that, puts in direct off the boards, picked up again by the Warbirds. They put it into the Warhawk zone, picked up by Showers. Regroup back by Fond du Lac at top of circles, now through center. Parsons steps in, backhands it to Miller, and picked up by Hankey, back to Miller. Miller back to Hankey in the middle. Hankey not able to pull the trigger on that one. She was open as Warbird goes hard on the board. She looks okay. And they're going to try to leave right side with Jacobson. Good skate there by Elizabeth Robinson. Picked up. Hankey, middle. Tries to come in. Brooklyn Coleman able to get a stick on it. Comes all the way back. Played by a Warbird defenseman at the end. Olsen, good hold there on the line. Deep in the corner. 13 minutes left to play in the third. Olsen holds the line again. Tries to go off the boards. Can't. Picked up by the Warbirds. Look for a centering pass. And Halverson does a nice job cutting that off. It's turned around. Picked up by the Warbirds. Goal scorer gets on that as she tries to come up through center. A couple moves. Loses an edge. Might have had a little help on that lost edge. No call. We play on. Warhawks able to send that out. That's going to be delayed off sides as it's sent back in. They get back on side. That goes in direct off the boards through center. Nissen's going to pick that up. Nope, it's Schuster. Schuster has that over to Nissen. Nissen picks it up. Shot on, just couldn't pull it in time as it was blocked by a Warbirds defender. Oh, good pass there. Hits the stick of Robinson and just couldn't find it for the rebound. Here comes Fond du Lac, left side, up through center, over the line. Warhawks changing on the bench side there. McGinley comes off. No harm done. Von Saun steps into it. She's got McGinley on the right. Carries it over the line. Tries to set it. It goes in. What a lucky goal there. We'll take it. Let's take a look here. Great skate there by Von Saun. She goes up left side, tries to center it, and a Warbird stick is able to put that in the back of the net as Coleman tried to kick off that left post, which is off its mooring. Warhawks getting one back here, 3-1 with 11:53 left in the third. Finally breaking through. Little lady luck never hurt. Von Saun's going to get credited with that goal. As Showers, Smith, and Miller come back out here with 11:48 left. Fond du Lac trying to leave. Miller's able to step into that. Tries to spin around. Gets that back out to the top of the point. It's Lauer. Shot on. Hits a helmet of Jacobson. She's okay. As ridden in the boards there is Parsons. Smith is back on the forecheck. That comes back. Showers picks that up. Tries for a shot. Comes around. Dogs with a big hit on Smith. Smith gets back up. Showers has it. Looking for Miller. It's stuck in front. As Smith couldn't get back on the back check. Here comes 28 for the Warbirds. Picked up by Ray Lauer on the back check. Ray stops with it. Looks for a stretch. And she'll get it up to Smith. Smith has it off the skate. She'll go far side to Showers. Look out. Showers coming in middle. Oh, she pushes it forward. Just missed as Miller. Not off again. Maybe they'll use water. Probably not. 10:55 left in the third. Hankey out there, left side. With her is going to be Schuster. And Halverson. Face off, one back by the Warbirds. They're going to pick it up in the corner. They put it down and around. Pinching on this one is Von Saun. And can't get it out. Olsen picks that up. Shot on. Blocked in front. Halverson tries to center it once. Twice. Hits a stick in front. Interference is the call. Looks like a penalty on the Fond du Lac Warbirds for interference. I'll be honest with you, I didn't see it. Power play, though, for the Warhawks. Good time for it. They need another one. Smith going to center this with Showers and Halverson. Smith wins the faceoff, comes back far side. Ray Lauer has it on the left flank, now middle to Van Son. Van Son with the shot, deflected wide. In front. Smith takes a hit in the corner as Dogs came through, and that's going to go all the way down. And the Warhawks are going to have to reset. 140 left. Comes all the way up on the flank side. Smith picks that up. Tries to spin around off of it. Ray Lauer picks that up from Smith. She's going to come up through center. And here's Ray. Shot on. Coleman saved. Oh, she couldn't get the second shot off there as the puck corralled right back to her. That comes up on the right side. Right flank side is Smith. Smith and Dogs onto it. Smith able to get to it first. Showers has that. Trying to battle there with Dogs. She gets it in the corner. She maintains possession. Tries to come out on a centering pass. Misses it once, twice. Halverson couldn't get it. Comes in front. Halverson picks that up. 1 minute left. Halverson, good fake. Far side. Smith. Smith on the reverse. Tries to go far side to Van Son or Lauer. Lauer's going to pick that up. Far side to Smith. Smith back center to Van Son. Van Son over to Lauer. Lauer with the shot. And good save there by Coleman. Good puck movement. 44 seconds left. Warhawk parents getting a little frustrated. Coleman keeps kicking the net off. Not her fault. Got to put some water down on those moorings. It'd be nice if they would use those moorings used in the collegiate or even the PWHL, which are rubber, and in the ice about 4 inches. Warbirds able to clear the zone here. They get that out to Brooklyn, and she's going to try to put it down. Can't get enough of it. 34 seconds left to go here on the power play. Good skate here by Schuster, left side. Carries it middle, shot on. Ooh, handcuffs Coleman, but she makes a great save there. Kind of got it on the armpit, but she was able to get a piece of the glove on it. 9:05 left to go here in the third. 25 seconds left on the power play. Hankey off the faceoff, wins it back. Parsons comes in, gets it over to Schuster. Schuster, nice one-timer. Good save there by Coleman. 20 seconds left here as we're going to do it again. Different side. Face off one to the side, and there's Miller. Julia Miller trying to move it to Hankey. Can't get it. Comes out. Oh, Schuster able to get a shoe on it, but just couldn't get enough. Skate wasn't enough to hold the zone. That's sent in far side as we look at the last 5 seconds ticking off on the power play. Good play by the Warbirds there on a reverse. Doesn't get out of the zone. Let's see what the call is here. There was only 5 people on the ice. They're going to call too many men. Another power play for the Hawks. Jumped a little early, I guess. I only saw 5 girls on the ice when they blew the whistle, but she might have just popped off. So another opportunity for the Warhawks. Smith wins it to Showers. Showers tries to lay it back to Van Son. Couldn't get enough of it. And here's Jacobson, good speed. Ray cuts her off as Bostrom able to get a stick on that. Ray running a little interference on the backside there, not letting Jacobson get through. 1:51 left. It's going to be a face-off inside the Warhawks end. Too many men is the call on Fond du Lac. Smith's going to square in, and she wins that back from Jacobson. It's picked up. It's Ray Lauer. She has it. Taking a look. She'll go far side to Smith. Jacobson able to get a piece of it, just not enough. Smith goes far side over to Showers. Showers slows that down, puts it in, and puts a shot on. Smith gets that. Doesn't like the view. Comes around. She has Dogs draped on her. Smith loses the puck. Dogs still battling hard with Smith in the corner. They know each other well. That comes out. Good pass. Van Son shot. Oh, and it hits Showers right in the middle of the ice as Ray Lauer kicks that forward. And here comes the Warbirds, left side. Good play there by Ray. cuts off the impending Warbird, and that's moved up. Nobody home. As the Warbirds put that down and around. 1 minute left. Here's Ray. Tries to go indirect. Warbird does a nice job interfering there as Von Saun picks it up right side. Von Saun's going to try to carry that on the right side. She's got Halverson with her. Same with Showers. Back end changes. Smith and Lauer come off. Von Saun trying to center it. Couldn't get enough on it. 42 seconds left. Showers picks that up, and she'll put it deep into the zone. Warbird loses an edge in front. Look out. Showers over to Von Saun. Shot. Save. It's still in front. Von Saun's going to slow it down. Middle. Shot. Coleman with the paddle. Save. Missing down in front. And a whistle. Great save by Kennedy Coleman. In front. Multiple opportunities, and the Warhawks couldn't put it away. 6:59 left in the third. 24 seconds left on the power play here as fresh legs popping on for the Warhawks. It's going to be Miller on the left, Hankey centering, and Nissen on the right. Schuster, shot. Good quick shot. Coleman puts it aside. Picked up by the Warbirds. They're going to try to exit the zone, and they put it down there in a hurry. Comes all the way down to Bostrom. 13 seconds left on the power play as they're back behind Kennedy. Far side to Hankey. She picks it up, reverses down and around. She's going to come around the net. Brooklyn Coleman chasing. Hankey, good speed on the right side. Tries to center it and hits a skate at the last second. Brooklyn Coleman never stopped on the back check. Able to thwart that aside. We are even strength here. 5-on-5 hockey ensues. Down and around. Warbirds get it in front. Look out. Oh, they just couldn't connect on the pass. They had two people open on the top slot there. It's going to come up on the half boards. Julia Miller, nice backhand, just a little far. She gets it. Delayed offsides is going to be the call. 6:07 left in the third. Warhawks down 3-1. Shots favor of Warhawks now, 17-13. Smith centering McGinley. Showers. Face off one back, quick whistle. They're going to kick the center out of the Fond du Lac. Jacobson's going to have to exit. Looks like a winger was leaving early. Be nice to see that ref stay out of the way. Warbirds get that. Ray Lauer, nice back check there. Ava McGinley on it. Tries to backhand it through. Smith is there trying to hold up the Warbird. Good string pull there. Shot on. That goes wide to the left. Picked up by the Warbirds. They're going to try to move a cycle through. Back to help there is Ray. Ray picks that up. She has far side McGinley. McGinley comes up through center. She has Smith. Smith holds his own, picks it up, skates down and around, taking a look at a shot. What a pass! Off of a player in front. That was McGinley. So Smith to Showers and McGinley in front. And Coleman able to answer the call. 5:34 left in the third. Warhawks putting as much pressure as they possibly can here on the Warbirds. Hankey coming out here with Halverson and Schuster. Von Saun and Olsen on D. Face-off stuck on the dot, shot on. Couldn't get all of it, kind of flopped around there a little bit. Warbirds come up through center, now right side. Good play by Von Saun. She gets a stick on it. She's going to try to play it down and around to Olsen on her defensive side. Off the backhand for Olsen once, twice. Gets up to Hankey. Hankey's got it. Far side, looking for a pass. She gets it off. Just out of the reach of Schuster. Schuster tries to cut middle. Good defensive play by the Warbirds, and they're able to get a block, and they're going to come in right side. Coming in here on Bostrom, trying to move it. Bostrom, good paddle. Good defensive play as well there, far side. Olsen skating hard to try to veer that off. That comes center, and it's played there by Von Saun. Tipped up and over. Bostrom able to get a glove save on it. 4:54 left in the third. 3-1 Warbirds. Nissen looking for a face-off win. She gets it. Hannah Olsen picks that up. Good reverse there. Tries to move it up the boards to Robinson. She chips it wide. Ava's going to chase it down. Dogs is on it for the Warbirds. Dogs with the reverse in the corner. Tries to move it up center. Should be an ice there if it reaches, and it does. 4:36 left in the third. Face off inside the Warbird zone. Warhawks down 2. Take a look at Bostrom there and see if she's going to start looking towards the bench side. Face off one back. It's Ava. Tries to put a soft one back. Warbird's able to skate through it. Olsen tries to put it back in. Nice job by Ava there. Gets a stick on it. Trying to push it forward. Delayed off sides there. Warbirds pick it up. They try to exit the zone. Good job by Robinson, able to get a stick on that. As that's going to come in the Warbird zone. D to D, top of circles. It's Dogs. Looks for a center outlet. Good stick in the middle there. That's Van Son. Tries to move it up to Nissen. Just misses. Warbirds left side over the blue line. Coming on Bostrom. Shot on. Bostrom with a great glove save there. 4:02 left in the third. 4:02 left here. 3-1 Warbirds. Shots 18-16 in favor of the Warhawks. Smith, Showers, Miller on the ice. Face off one back, down and around Bostrom. Comes all the way up the sideboards. Miller tries to chip one and run with it. Couldn't get all of it. Smith, nice job in the middle there, able to poke that the other way on Guts. They're going to try to come up the center. Showers picks that up. Miller to Smith, just missed her on the stick side. Smith's going to try to go into the boards. She lays off there as she's been called on enough penalties. Showers, nice run there on the forecheck by Showers, but can't turn the puck around. Warbirds are able to come out with it. It's going to come through center, picked up. It's Parsons. She'll go indirect off the boards. Smith lets it go. Thought Showers was getting it. It's going to be delayed off sides. And they are back onside. Jacobson was wide open there as that gets flung way over the net. 3:10 left here in the third. As that gets rimmed around, Warbirds are just going to stay back and keep dumping it deep into the zone. Coleman deep behind the net. As that comes out, here's Hankey. Hankey has it middle, puts it left side, picked up at Schuster. She'll cut middle, trying to move that through, hits a skate. It's Halverson. She just couldn't pull the trigger on it. She was there, just good play there by the Warbirds. Here's Jacobson, right side, with space, tries to take it. Under pressure from Van Son, tries to backhand a pass in front, couldn't get it there. As they finally get it out on the left side, back to the point side for the Warbirds. They're going to let her go. She takes a shot, wide right, 2:24 left to play. Off the boards, far side. Schuster couldn't play it, comes in through the center. Warbirds sent it in, delayed off sides. And they touch back onside. That's picked up, far side. It's Olsen, skates around left side, accepts a hit, continues to skate forward. She has it, going to move in through middle. Now left side, takes a look, tries to center it, no one home. Smith with a huge shot there. Goes off a paddle of Coleman. Coleman with another save from Showers on the right flank side. Smith cutting off the Warbird player on the half boards. Kept in there by Julia Miller. Battle continues to ensue. Smith and Guts. In the middle there, just missed. It was Julia Miller to Showers. Good job by Parsons waiting for Olsen to get off the ice. Van Son trying to put a far side pass on the Showers. Just misses as the Warbirds turn it away. 1:27 left, picked up. It's Parsons. She has it, rims it around to Smith, far side. Smith tries to chip it, able to get it out of the zone. Showers can't win the race there. As that's picked up, it's Van Son. Smith has it. Nope, fakes it to Parsons. Parsons has it. Right side, and she puts it deep. 1:07 left. Fresh legs on for the Warhawks. Warbirds have it. They try to exit. That is chipped through middle. It was tipped by a Fond du Lac player. Should be an ice. Will be. Face-off coming up inside the Warbirds' end. 56 seconds left here in the third. Down 2. Bostrom looking there. Timeout looks like it's coming for Arrowhead. Timeout for the Warhawks. They're going to talk it over. My assumption here is Boston's coming out of the net. They're down 2, trying to get an extra skater. Should be a 6-on-5 when we get back here to action. Coach Little, Showers, talking it over. Well, it's been a game. Fond du Lac put it on early, and Warhawks have been battling just to try to keep their head above water. Able to put one in here in the third by Emily Von Saun, but they need a lot of help and minimal time left here with 56 seconds left on the clock. Discussion continues. And we'll see who pops out here for the chess pieces for each side. Bostrom is off the ice as anticipated. Got an empty net down on the right side. Coming into the Warhawks, or Warbirds end, rather. It's going to be Smith, Halverson, Showers, Bauer, Von Saun, and Hankey. Hankey's the extra skater there, it would appear. Jacobson's going to take the face-off against Hankey. Hankey to Smith. Smith has it. She puts it down. Showers picks it up from behind the net. Loses the handle. Dogs is going to get there in the corner. Showers and Halverson in there. Smith pops in from a forechecking perspective. Showers picks that up. She reverses out of it. Tries to move it to Smith. Smith has it. Moves it back to Showers. Showers in front. What a save by Coleman. Smith and Showers with a little give and go from behind. Showers has it. Backhand. Shot is blocked. Comes to the corner. Hankey couldn't turn on it. And the Warbirds get that out of the zone. What an opportunity. Heck of a save by Coleman. Picked up by the Warhawks. Stretch it far side to Showers. Oh, that was tipped, I thought. Bostrom's going to come back on here. Icing's the call. Looked like it was tipped. Unfortunate as 17 seconds left. We got to go all the way to the other side. Face off here, won by Smith back to Von Saun. She reverses, tries to get to Smith. Smith chasing with Showers. Showers tries to put it up through center. Smith, oh, look out, comes right in front. Bostrom able to put it aside as Brooklyn Coleman was trying to put that deep. And that's going to do it. Warbirds taking this one 3-1 at the Mullet Center this evening. Bostrom, excellent game tonight from Kennedy Bostrom. They got at her early, but she was able to stand on her head thereafter. Shots in favor of the Warhawks, 19-17. Scoreboard reflects a different story, 3-1 Warbirds. Appreciate you joining us today, wherever you're from, whatever colors you wear. This is the Dusty Bender Network.